she let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready, you goddamn right. You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, bitch. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive, and I do some psychological abuse. It all warns what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooping, they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping. So you get your motherfucking ass out of here, bitch, if you got a problem with what I say. I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop a hoe. You can't tell no man what to do. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, bitch. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive, and I do some psychological abuse. It all warns what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooping, they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping. So you get your motherfucking ass out of here, bitch, if you got a problem with what I say. I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop a hoe. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, bitch. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive, and I do some psychological abuse. It all warns what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooping, they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping. So you get your motherfucking ass out of here, bitch, if you got a problem with what I say. I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop a hoe. You can't tell no man what to do. Shout out to the fam. It's the boy Swab Boss, man. Black Power. Peace to the fam. Mule in the building. I see you. Queen Cascade in the building. Looney Tunes in the building. Dean in the building. Lilith Revenge. Shout out to you. Hit that like button if y'all in the building, man. It's the boy Swab Boss. Let me post this link. Yeah, we're going to have a brief conversation about Charleston White, man, and why we embrace him so much. What has Charleston White said that is so profound? What has Charleston White said that is so profound? Now here we got with somebody that's just catapulted to the top of the black community. Become so influential. He's so famous. Everybody wants an interview with him. People is cool with him. Nobody's asked him about this though. And this ain't old. This ain't old, right? This ain't old at all. I mean, this ain't new. I'm sorry. This ain't new. This ain't new at all. It's old. How does somebody who makes this statement rise amongst the rankings in the black community and become so influential and then become a professional comedian? You just Google his name. Just Google Charleston White and see how much stuff comes up about him. And none of it is he condones rape. Tell me, who are we? What are we? What are we? For those that just got here. You goddamn right. You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it.
That's what I told him. I did the right thing.
That nigga said you did the right thing. So I don't think it's just Charleston White, right? That nigga said you did the right thing. How many men, how many influential men, but how many men agree with this, but won't express that? I mean, I don't know what made him so bold to say it, right? But how ignorant do you have to get? How vile of a disgusting person do you have to be to get to the point where you publicly say this and record it?
You're goddamn right.
And that's Charleston White. This video is not edited. This is not edited. That's Charleston White. That's the mega superstar, hellified Charleston White.
You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling them about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. Oh yeah. Oh she let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, bitch. I verbally abuse women. You got and I'm mentally abusive. And I do some psychological abuse. It all warns what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooping, they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping. So you get your motherfucking ass out of here, bitch, if you got a problem with what I say. I don't believe women shouldn't be beat. I think it's okay to whoop a hoe. You can't tell no man what to do.
You can't tell a man what to do. Why? Because he's physically stronger most of the time. So what about the women that's physically stronger than the weak men? You can't tell them what to do? Is this a thing about strength, or is this a thing about physical superiority? Is this a thing about male and female? Any man just can do whatever he want to do, say whatever he want to say, and nobody can tell him. But as Charleston White said, that is so profound that he's such a pillar in our community. How can we not check? Let me not do. How can we not check this type of behavior? Why can't we protect ourselves from this type of mentality? Where are we safe from this? If it's this bold, I thought we was working towards stopping people from being so perverted, stopping rape, stopping molestation. I thought that's what we was leaning toward. Nobody before this that I've seen will publicly condone this. You ask anybody, do you condone rape in any shape, form, or fashion? In my experience, they're gonna say no. No. What? Rape? No. To be plain and simple, there's never a time when you can have sex with someone against their will and it's okay or right or accepted or cool. But yeah, here we are in 2023. In 2023, when we supposed to be evolving, we're supposed to get more intelligent, more civil, more righteous. And here we are with somebody who no one would deny time with. Charleston White said, let him come on your show. Tell him come on. Charleston White said he wants you to interview him. Tell him come on. And nobody's going to ask him about this. And the dude outside the car agreed with him. Oh, you did the right thing. This didn't ruffle nobody feathers. Just look at it. Watch this. Look. I searched Charleston White rape. Look at this. Charleston White, The Truth Hurts. The Pat Bev podcast. Pat Bev didn't ask him about does he condone rape. Streets Atlanta. Charleston White rape culture. This is the, let's see.
What it is, what it gonna be? Young JOC, Miss Shanika or Ms. Shanika. Shouted. Hey. In the building with us. Charleston White. Yeah.
Now let's see if they question him and hold him accountable for this. Now this is Shode, Young Jock, and the sister. Sorry, because I don't know this podcast, but I think he just introduced her. Hold on, let me see.
In the culture. Yes. For the culture. Some may even say against the culture. Building with us. Yeah. Clips from different platforms. Man, it's one of the moments. Yes. It's one of the moments. You sit back and you watch countless memes, you watch countless clips from different platforms being shared, reposted. Whether you like it.
Did he say who they was?
What it is, what it gonna be? Young JOC, Miss Shanika or Ms. Shanika.
Miss Shanika. Or Miss Shares or whatever you say. Okay, bet.
I'm glad to be here, homie. Yeah, I appreciate the invite.
I gotta ask you this. There was an interview that we seen, and you spoke.
Uh-oh, it seemed like she finna hold him accountable. It seemed like she finna ask him, what the fuck you mean you condone rape? Let's see. Let's keep our fingers twisted for the sister.
On raping women.
Yes, ma'am.
Is rape being used as an acronym, or did you really mean that women can use some raping or need some raping?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, why would it be an acronym? What do you mean by would it be an acronym? Giving them a way out. So let's see what he say.
Yes, ma'am. Most people don't realize that rap culture is rape culture.
Hey, can we beat this nigga ass right now? She said, I seen an interview where you was talking about raping. Let's see.
Raping women.
Yes, ma'am.
Is rape being used as an acronym, or did you really mean?
Now she wasn't specific. Man, I seen the clip where you said you condone raping women. What is that about? When it is okay to rape somebody? Okay. Rap is rape now. Eminem is rape. Jay-Z's The Blueprint is rape. DMX's Dark and Hell is Hot is rape. The Fushnikins, rape. Queen Latifah, rape. Rap is rape.
That women can use some raping or need some raping.
Yes, ma'am. Most people don't realize that rap culture is rape culture. Rap culture is.
Look at Young Jock. Young Jock done made money off rap.
Culture is rape culture. We don't learn how to.
No, he didn't. Does she even know? Yeah, it means ride against pedophilia every day. Rape. That's what I meant. Ride against pedophilia every. That's what.
come from an era of
Do y'all,
we grew up running trains.
do y'all hear this? Do y'all hear this? Let's go.
Alter her mind. To we don't learn how to have consensual sex in rap. It's good.
We don't learn how to have consensual sex in rap. We don't learn. He's saying this being recorded in front of 3 people. LL Cool J was raping women. See if they agree with him.
It's rape culture. Uh, Rap culture is rape culture. Rap culture is rape culture. We don't learn how to have consensual sex in rap. It's get her drunk, get her high, find out what she like to do to alter her mind. That's rape according to the
Get her high, get her drunk, find out what she like to do to alter her mind.
law. When we running trains, we grew up running. We don't learn how to have consensual sex in rap. It's get her drunk. Get her high.
Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. I'm good. Okay, bet. Okay, let's get it.
Consensual sex in rap. It's get her drunk, get her high, find out what she like to do to alter her mind. That's rape according to the law.
This nigga said according to the law. Someone drinking, you ain't forced them to drink. Someone getting high, you ain't forced them to get high. Is rape. Who was that who was talking about? I know Rick Ross that you ain't even know slip a pill in her drink, she ain't even know. But it was somebody else that was saying that was a speaking on slipping girls drugs and taking advantage of them. No, that's not what you're doing when you agree to get up with a female, get a bottle, smoke some weed, and have sex. That's not rape. That's consensual sex. And because you made the statements that you made, you're not going to. There it is. Yeah, blurred lines guy. Cool. Am I boring or am I good? Yeah, you talking about I'm lost without you. Robin Thicke. You talking about Robin Thicke? Okay, let's see.
When we running trains, we grew up running trains. We come from an era of loop. Hey, we
Running trains. Trains are consensual. Consensual. However you want to describe it. But from the information you're giving me, they didn't take advantage of it. It wasn't her saying no. She didn't feel pressured. Speak specifically to the audio that we gotta use, the video that we gotta use saying you condone raping women when they say no, when you go to stick it in. MJ in the building. Shout out to MJ. Shout out to Andrea W. Angelica Diallo. Shout out to you. Please hit the like button. Miss Denova 24. Yeah, no pushback. Now I want to see if they're gonna let him hang himself for it, because they shaking their head like, yeah, right.
consensual sex and rap is get her drunk, get her high, find out what she like to do to alter her mind.
Y'all can't shaking his head, yeah, but they shaking their head, yeah. Yeah, Alan Tech.
To the law. When we running trains, we grew up running trains. We come from an era of loop. Hey, we want some peace. If you listen to those lyrics, that's about running a train. So when we was kids, fourth, fifth grade, he said we were listening to that. By the time we start having sixth and seventh grade, we raping. We coming in.
So you see how sick he is. This nigga said fourth, fifth grade running trains. None of this vetted. And Shorty just act like he said something mind blowing. That nigga said, wow.
Fourth, fifth grade, he said we were listening to that. By the time we start having sixth and seventh grade, we raping. We coming in.
By the time we get in the sixth, seventh grade, we raping. I want to see how they explode on this nigga.
One guy, she just want to have sex with one of us. But all four of us for the hit. And we all go hit. That was rape. We don't know we raping until
if she only wanted to have sex with one of y'all and it's four more of y'all and y'all forced her to have sex, yeah. So he's admitting again he done this. This is just a situation where a girl likes a dude to the point where she's willing to have sex with him for whatever reason. And then there's I wouldn't know the specific termination for it, but it could be some form of peer pressure or, something like that. But if she doesn't feel safe unless she has sex with the rest of these dudes, and then she say, well, I'd rather just have sex with the rest of these dudes than get violated in some manner, physically or ridiculed publicly or whatever it is. Don't know. You have to ask her. And because of that, she goes against what she feel is right and have sex with those dudes. Then yeah, once again, you're men in a rape. Coercion. Little Prevent say he's basically admitted to being a lifelong sexual sadist. Since sixth, seventh grade, he said they've been raping.
I grew up and understand the law. That was rape. We don't know we raping until I grow up and understand the law. Okay. If you get with a woman and your intent is to get her drunk, you're raping her. Pop the bottle.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Now, he wasn't in the sixth, seventh grade when he made this video. So I don't even know why we even having this conversation, why the goalpost is so far outside the stadium. But we asking you as a grown man when you said you condone rape. What the fuck do you mean?
Bottles. You're raping her. Provide the drugs, whatever she like. So when she get initiated into our gang culture, she's getting raped. Wow. She's getting.
This nigga was not talking about initiating nobody in no gang coaching. Yes, If you tell a girl in order to be part of a gang, you gotta have sex with us, right? Cool. But that's not what we're talking about here. So really, he's just pointing the finger in other directions, some which he still admitted to participating in, but he's pointing the finger. Yes, rape happens, and we're against it, and that's why we're bringing attention to what you said. Speak about what you said.
Rape. And so I did say that some women need to be, and it's my belief in certain situations. Yeah, yeah, in certain situations, I think it's okay to slap your woman.
Oh Jesus! Not by law.
Not by law.
Don't do that.
But
What you mean slap your woman? We talking about rape. He almost stood on that shit for a second. Let's see if he do.
Oh Jesus! Not by
belief in certain situations. Yeah, yeah, in certain situations, I think it's okay to slap your woman.
Oh.
She's getting raped, and so I did say that some women need to be, and it's my belief in certain
He can't even say need to be. Need to be what?
situations. Yeah, yeah, in certain situations, I think it's okay to slap your woman.
Oh Jesus!
That's a whole nother conversation. We're not talking about, is there any time that a woman deserves to be hit? No, we're talking about rape. We're talking about rape. We're talking about a specific rape that you said. The girl let me eat on a pussy. And when I went to put it in, she told me no. So I took it. We want to talk about that. We don't want to talk about gang initiations, hidden women, trains, getting drunk, getting high. We want to talk about you saying, because this woman, you said she used to come through and let me eat on her pussy. So it wasn't the first time. Let's play it again just in case you don't believe me. Let's play it again just in case you don't believe me. Let me go back here. Let me do this. I'm going to open this one in another window. And I'm going to go back to the... But this was my... Look at all the stuff. I put in Charleston White rape. Look at all the stuff I got to go through. Look. Alright, so let's go back to that video. Let's go back to that video.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh, man, just sitting here talking to these people, telling them about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, man, she can't. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive. And I do some psychological abuse. It all wants what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy took. So I advocate rape too for some people.
That's it. That's what we asking about. That's what we asking about. So now let me go back to that video. Let me go back to this.
If you listen to those lyrics, yeah, in certain situations, I think it's okay to slap your woman.
Oh Jesus! Not by law.
Not by law.
Don't do that.
But I'm not saying nobody do nothing. I'm speaking our culture. Okay. If you affected by what I'm saying, how can you ignore this culture? If what I'm saying bothers you so much, you had R. Kelly for 20 years.
This nigga pointed at R. Kelly. Nigga, you said you condone raping women. Yeah. Look at their reactions.
I think it's okay to slap your woman.
Oh Jesus! Not by law.
Not by law.
Don't do that.
But I'm not saying nobody do nothing. I'm speaking our culture. Okay. If you affected by what I'm
This nigga said our culture. Remember, rap is rape.
saying, how can you ignore this culture? If what I'm saying bothers you so much, you had R. Kelly for 20 years. You had Rick Ross who says, put a molly in her drink and she don't even know it. Man, I can take you back from Lil Wayne.
So is they wrong or are they right? Do you agree with them? are they wrong? So you're saying, don't come to me by what I said, because these people said and did this.
lyrics. They want sex slaves. They promote sex slaves.
Yes, yes. And so with the rap, I agree. First of all, as far as the rap,
Now I don't advocate rape, but if you look at our culture,
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
it all wants what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy took. So I'll advocate rape too for some people.
And he used the same wording. I advocate rape.
So I'll advocate rape too for some people. Pussy took. So I'll advocate rape too for some people. And they pussy took. So I'll advocate rape too for some people.
Okay.
First of all, as far as the rap,
now I don't advocate rape, but if you look at our culture,
the rap, I agree. First of all, as far as the rap,
now I don't advocate rape, but if you now I don't advocate rape, now I don't advocate rape, but if you look at our culture does. It advocates rape, violence, whooping women, leaving. It all promotes it. It advocates it. Not only that, it propagates it to our children. And but you're offended by me
They should
going against it.
was show that video to him. Don't tell him what did you say?
But you're not affected by being propagated through
Some raping or
yeah, I appreciate the invite.
I gotta ask you this. There was an interview that we seen.
She said it was an interview. And maybe it is an interview out there. I'm saying it. They should have pulled this video up and said, in this video you said you advocate for raping for some women. What's going on? Why are we having you on this platform? I'm not doing this. Either you leave or we leave. But they not gonna leave because there's people that want to have this interview. There's people that want to see this interview. There's people that embrace Charleston White. Oh, what is he gonna say? He's so funny. He's so real. He's so edgy. So controversial.
And you spoke on
Leaving. It all promotes it. It advocates rape. Now I don't advocate rape, but if you look at our culture does. It advocates rape, violence, whooping women, leaving. It all promotes it. It advocates it. Not only that, it propagates it to our children. And but you're offended by me going against it, but you're not affected by being propagated through radio, television, movies, and culture.
Come on.
All right, so has allowed me as a man, as a father, even as a rapper to tune in is reasons why I stopped making music, because it seemed like I'd be sitting there writing something. When I write it, I'm like, oh hell no. I give you a perfect example. I got a record called Couple Grand. Rawest, craziest stuff I could think of. When I wrote it, when I got finished with the first verse, it was just one verse and a hook. We sent it out to 1,500 DJs. Within 2 hours, like 1,300 of the 1,500 DJs replied, full email, we had a full song, we want a full song. And I sat there, rest in peace to DJ Dana. I looked at Dana and I said, Dana, I don't put it out here and I gotta go hard. He said, this is what you set it up to do, you gotta go hard. I said, man, but I just felt like I'm giving such a crazy message. Like, but that's what they want to hear.
Talking about killing ain't talking about rape. We talking about rape. What happened to rape? What happened to him saying he advocate for rape for some women. Why are we talking about you talking about killing somebody in your song? In a song. We're talking about a song, first of all, so move out the way. We talking about a real life statement this man made with a witness that said, you did the right thing.
You're right. I finished this record out. And when I tell you that song, which wasn't my song because it was Shout Low on the Man beat, whenever I touched down in the hood, they didn't want to hear this going down. They didn't want to hear buy you a drink. When I was in the hood with the gangs and all the and these shows, concerts, they wanted to hear this song. And that was one of the things that resonated to me for a long time.
He said they ain't want to hear buy you a drink. But remember, buying a woman a drink is rape. So you just killed yourself. They didn't want to hear that shit. You just said that. They wanted to hear about killing. Ask this man about why he advocated for rape.
Because I got kids now. And it's like, how can I tell my kid one thing, and then these kids are so smart, they come back to like, yeah, I hear you, Dad, but you did say this. Do this. You said kill him in front of his son. And here it is. We just a year ago, September the 14th, yes. Marked 2 years since my nephew was killed right in front of his dad. So, it's one of those moments when I sit back and I say certain things, and it's not often we hear people give it as concentrated. I think that's you're like right now you like the coronavirus.
I had to purge my heart though.
You like the coronavirus. Let me say this, because you don't came out of nowhere. It seems that way. But you say even over to you. You like this new pandemic, and nobody knows what to do. Some people gonna accept you. Some people like, man, I don't even want to talk to them. But I think we have no choice but to listen. I see.
I had to purge my heart before I came to the internet talking like this because I was starting to hate my people. Man, if you bury after you bury so many kids and watch the mothers, you see the lawyers come through and play on the mothers after these shootings. You see the community. You see.
You like the coronavirus. Let me say this, because you don't came out of nowhere. It seems that way. But you say even over to you. You like this new pandemic, and nobody knows what to do. Some people gonna accept you. Some people like, man, I don't even want to talk to them. But I think we have no choice but to listen. I see.
I had to purge my heart before I came to the internet talking like this because I was starting to hate my people. Man, if you bury after you bury so many kids and watch the mothers, you see the lawyers come through and play on the mothers after these shootings. You see the community. You see this kid die of blood, but the mother got to bury, but all the blood's at the funeral.
Right.
No support though. No support. So when you get to the graveyard and you sitting back and you're looking at all the people who's at the front row, at the casket, at the burial site, you see all the other guys around with the bandanas, all the gang colors, but you see the pain of the family. Man, I started to ask God, don't let my heart be hardened toward my.
Now it's God. Here we go. The God card. He done put the Jesus in it. Ask him about rape. You end up on Rapist rape culture. You end up on trains. You end up on buying women drink and drugs. You end up on gang bangers, initiating women into gangs. You end up on young jock talking about killing somebody in the song. Now you talking about the mother's pain at the funeral of her child. You said you advocated for rape, brother. What the fuck are you saying? Stand on that shit so we can get you the fuck out of here so I can stop seeing your ass all across the internet as somebody that's influencing my people.
My own people.
Right.
I want to sell out, homie. Yeah. I wanted to sell out, homie. I want to be a guy that'll lock you up and hate you because I wanted to hate my own people, but it ain't no hate in my heart. So my prayer was, God, don't let my heart be hardened toward my own people. And that's how the character evolved. So this was an outlet for me to come to the internet and say, F you gangbangers. Man, F a dead rapper when we just had a baby die last night. Don't nobody know this baby's name. Mighty fact, what's the rapper's name? So I started saying, well, they only know the rapper. So when I went to Nipsey's funeral, trying to figure out, well, who is this Nipsey guy? Why everybody celebrate Nipsey in Texas, and we got all these other community leaders who've been struggling to do this? Why is he celebrated? Why do he have a mural? So when I went to the funeral and learned about Aramis, it hit me. I said, all these people running around here smoking weed at this funeral.
Why don't that woman you admitted to raping have a mural?
For Nipsey playing his rap message, but the family's mourning.
Right. Yes.
We holding on to the character. They missing the man.
Two different worlds.
Two different worlds. So why? So who is this man that we don't know past this character? So I try to get past the rap character and his image, because if we stay on Nipsey, he's just a rolling 60. If we get to Aramis, he was a great man.
Yes.
So let's get past this rapper and get to Earl Simmons. His why he was struggling with his addiction with God and he couldn't get over it. That'll help us open up the talks and conversations about addiction. But if we get stuck on DMX, we're gonna wait till the rap.
Are we talking about addiction and DMX? Y'all really got a job. Y'all get paid to do this. Someone's paying you to do this. To let this man gaslight you into any other conversation other than, brother, you said you advocated for rape. What's up with that? So that we could definitely know we could get him the fuck out of here. We have nothing to hear from you. You have nothing to say to us.
Next rapper died and never addressed what was really affecting him.
Now, why do you feel these women need to be slapped though? Because I'm still on.
She said, why you feel these women need to be slapped? Raped, sister. Why do you feel these women need to be raped?
Slap.
Man,
why do you feel like you have to physically?
I feel like I need to slap my woman. She done slapped me before.
Okay. All right. So
her
that's
daughter walked up to me and slapped me. I slapped her back.
You ain't around the house getting slapped around.
No.
I see them eyes over there like you got slapped a few times.
No. Man, listen, we ain't gonna play like we ain't got no sister need to hit across their head in some relationship.
Hey, come on now. I don't condone this.
I don't condone it either.
But they just say slap some sense.
So we ain't gonna act like no sisters don't deserve, but I don't condone it. This how weak we are. This how easily lied to we are. This motherfucker got 10,000 views.
Into you. And I heard that
slapped across there. Some women need to be slapped. Mama, come on now.
You're right.
I ain't saying you supposed to slap your woman, but sometimes my woman needs to be slapped. Do I slap her now?
Please don't.
Do I slap her now? But boy, in my mind, I slapped the hell out of her. We hit our kids. Why we can't hit our women? We will
still bringing up, if we hit our kids, why we can't hit our women? If you just said I don't hit my woman, then you should be able to say it's not okay to hit a woman. There's no time when it's okay to hit a woman. But that ain't even the conversation we here to have. He still hasn't addressed the point the sister asked. We still got about a minute left. Let's see.
But we will inflict pain upon our kids and say, I'm doing this because I love you. Hurt people hurt people. Where do you think our kids learn to hurt? From us hitting them. God don't hit us. Spur the rod, spoil the child, mean the rod of discipline. Not the rod.
This nigga said, God don't hit us. God sent plagues. God sends death. When God gets vengeful and jealous and he wants to punish you and judge you and condemn you, hit. But why is this even a conversation that's being had? So I didn't think I could be more disgusted with this guy, but here we are.
Whips. So if we hit our children and beat them good, why I can't whoop my woman? When it used to be a law that says I can whoop a woman long as I didn't whoop her with a rule bigger than my thumb. That's where the rule of thumb law comes from. So if we'll beat our kid, why I can't whoop my woman? Make it make sense to me.
Exactly. But
What should we with the rappers?
But if your words and your kids, you raise your kids built on respect. My mom didn't have to whoop me. My mom could just look like I'm messing up and I would straighten up. I wasn't one of those children that needed to be whooped. So I guess it's your approach. And I don't think that you should beat your kids or your women
No,
into submission. It's some slave master stuff to me.
But I do that in comparison to show us that we pick and choose.
Yep.
I'm not a woman beater. I don't have that history, but I do that to show us that we pick and choose. Men will stand above.
How fucking slow is rape hitting your girl? Is that the conversation we have? Or did they just totally get this nigga way out? Like some cowards who wanted some views on a radio show. Being viewed on YouTube. We should have questions for all of them. Nobody from the back bugged out like, man, what the fuck is y'all talking about? I couldn't have been in this room.
Of our children.
Living contradictions.
And say, I'm finna do this to you because I love you and I'm finna teach you. But if I'm telling my woman, baby, I'm finna slap because I love you and I teach you, it's the same concept.
Yeah, we've been had again, man. We've been had again, man. It's the boy Swap Boss, man. AOI snapping off Black Pebble, man. Now y'all keep y'all head up.
You goddamn right. You goddamn right. What's been going on, man? Oh, man, nothing. Sitting here talking to these people, telling them about when I raped this one girl one time. Bitch come home with me, let me eat on her pussy. We worked together. She was allowed to me. She let me. She let me eat on her pussy. And then when I get ready to stick it in, she say no. So I took it. You did the right thing. That's what I told him. I did the right thing. Yeah, bitch. I verbally abuse women. And I'm mentally abusive. And I do some psychological abuse. It all warns what the bitch do. I'm a man that strongly believe that some women need their ass whooped and they pussy too. So I advocate rape too for some people. Some bitches need a good raping.